Hare Krishna. So now we are still in Madhuvan and we saw in Satya Yuga two pastimes. Which were they? One is Dhruva Maharaj's pastime, another is Ambarish Maharaj's pastime. Now we will go to Treta Yuga. In Treta Yuga, after Lord Ram won over Ravana, and then Lord Ram came to Ayodhya, and then he became the king of Ayodhya, and he was ruling Ayodhya along with Sita Devi, and the four brothers, Lord Ram, Bharat, Lakshman, Shatrughan, they all were very happily ruling living in Ayodhya. And Lord Ram, as a daily practice, he had kept a time in the evening where any citizen, if they had any problems, they can come and discuss with Lord Ram so that they can find a solution. But because Lord Ram was ruling, nobody had any problem. So, but one day, one Muni called Chavana Muni from the Brigu dynasty, he came from Madhuvan to Ayodhya because he had a problem. So he was at the gate. The gatekeeper went inside to tell Lord Ram that Chavana Muni is waiting outside. Lord Ram said, please invite them immediately. You should not keep a Muni waiting outside. So then Chavana Muni came inside. Lord Ram received him very nicely. He washed his lotus feet and then he asked Chavana Muni that how can I serve you, my dear Rishi? So Chavana Muni said, oh Lord Ram, I need your help. So Lord Ram said, please tell me, how can I help you? So Chavana Muni said that there is this demon called Lavanasura and he has been disturbing all of us. You know what he does? When we all are chanting the names of the Lord and meditating, he just comes in the forest and whichever sages he sees, he just takes the sage and he eats them. Not only that, when we are doing yajnas, he comes and passes urine and stool and throws blood and pus. So please Lord Ram, we need help from you from this Lavanasura. So Lord Ram said, before I take any decision, I want to know the history about this Lavanasur. My dear Muni, can you tell me who is this Lavanasur? So Chavana Muni said, this Lavanasur, he is the son of Madhu. And Madhu demon, he is coming in the line of Kashyapa Muni and Mother Diti. And in one sense, he is coming in the dynasty of Prahlad Maharaj. This Madhu, he is a nice person. He respects all the Brahmanas. And because of this, Lord Shiva was so pleased with Madhu demon and he gave him a trident. And with that trident, he told him that if you use this trident whenever you are in trouble, it will kill the opposite person into pieces. So, Madhu demon had this trident in his family. Then after Madhu demon, that trident was in the hands of Lavanasur. But Lavanasur was misusing that trident. And that is why he was troubling all the saints. Now, Lord Ram said, okay, can you tell, before I go and fight with the enemy, I would like to know the strength about him. So, can you tell me the strength about Lavanasur? So, this Chavana Muni said that we approached many kings. Many kings went and tried to fight with Lavanasur, but all were destroyed because of that trident. Not only that, there is another king called Mandata. And he was a very powerful king. And he had won over so many kings. He had defeated so many kings. Then one day, to become more popular, he also went to Indraloka to defeat Lord Indra. So Indradev said that I will readily be defeated by you if you can defeat this one king whom you have left, that is Lavanasur. So Mandata said, just Lavanasur. Oh, I'll just go and finish him and come. So Mandata went with this millions of soldiers and surrounded the palace of Lavanasur. The moment Lavanasur came to know that Mandata king has surrounded his palace, he just sent his trident, and in few seconds all the millions of soldiers along with King Mandata all were into pieces. So, my dear Lord Ram, really there's nobody other than you who can help us, because if I request any other king, nobody is ready to go near Lavanasur. So we need your help, Lord Ram. So then Lord Ram, he looked at his brothers and he said, oh, so who would like to take the honor? So Bharata got up and said, I will go. At that time, Shatrughna got up and he said, I never get to serve you, my dear brother. Please allow me to do this. But at the same time, Shatrugna thought, oh, I disrespected my elder brother. I shouldn't have done that. So he said, my dear brother, please forgive me. You only go ahead with the service. Bharata said, no, Shatrugna, you go. So then it was decided that Shatrugna would go to defeat Lavanasura. Now, Lord Ram gave Shatrugna the bow and arrow that Lord Vishnu used for killing Madhu and Kaitaba, and he also gave him a deity of Varaha. This deity of Varaha was manifested by Kashyapa Muni, and that was given to Indradev. It was with Indradev, but when Ravana defeated Indradev, that time that Varaha Dev Murti came to the palace of Ravana, and when Ravana was defeated by Lord Ram, that time Lord Vibhishana one day asked Lord Ram, what do you want, my dear Lord? So the Lord said, I would like to have the Varaha deity. So that Varaha deity from Vibhishana, it came to Lord Ram, and that deity he gave as a protection to Shatrugna to go and fight with Lavanasura. So he gave the deity of Varaha, and he had the bow and arrow that was used by Lord Vishnu. So now Shatrugna, with all the blessings of Lord Ram, and Lord Ram said the proper time you should go to fight with Lavanasura. So now Shatrugna, he started going towards Madhuvan. While going towards Madhuvan, he passed the ashram of Valmiki Muni. And over there, Sita Devi was there with her two children, Lava and Kush. At that time, Sita Devi, she blessed Shatrugna to be victorious over Lavanasur. Then Shatrugna started walking. He went towards Lavanasur. And he went at that time when Lavanasur goes for a morning walk. And in the morning walk, you know what Lavanasur does? He goes with a spear. He goes and kills the animals so that he can take a breakfast of that. So Shatrugna went at that time when he did not have the trident. He went over there and he told the Lavanasur, I want to challenge you. So Lavanasur said, before I challenge you, I want to know who you are. So he said, oh, I am the son of King Dasharatha, the brother of Lord Ram. So then, oh, wonderful breakfast I got, Lavanasur said. So then Shatrugna said that first I want to fight with you. So Lavanasur said, you just wait, I'll get my weapons. So Shatrugna said, hey, you are a cowherd. Why don't you use your spear? You don't have your fist. Why don't you fight with them? Why do you need weapons? So Lavanasur got very angry. So what he did, he put the spear down, he uprooted a tree and he just threw it on Shatrugna. Then what did Shatrugna do? He cut that tree into pieces. Then this made Lavanasur more angry. Lavanasur uprooted more 2 trees and threw it on Shatrugna. Those 2 trees also Shatrugna made into pieces. Then after that Lavanasur, he took big boulders and he threw those boulders on Shatrugna. And finally, he saw that Shatrugna fell down unconscious. So he thought, oh, I am successful. Now immediately I'll just go and get the trident so that I can kill Shatrugna. But just while he was walking, Shatrugna got up. He used his Vishnu's bow and arrow, and he said, take your Lavanasura. And he sent that arrow and it hit Lavanasur, and this is how Lavanasur was destroyed. Later, Shatrugna, he ruled, he was living in Madhuvan. This pastime happened in Treta Yuga. Then in Dwapar Yuga, Lord Krishna and Balaram, every day they would come to Madhuvan, they would play over there. And it is said in Kali Yuga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna himself, and Nityananda, who is Balaram, they also came and walked around Madhuvan. So this is how in Satya Yuga, in Madhuvan, in all the 4 yugas, Lord Krishna came. So now next we will see the next forest, that is Talvan, in the next story. Hare Krishna.